Hi, everyone. I want to welcome you to U.S. History at Magnolia Junior High. My name is Miss Kirkland. I am so excited to be your teacher this year. You may have received a postcard welcome from me with some information on it. I wanted to also create this video to give you an idea of what to expect and a brief overview of our course, and also, of course, to get to know myself and the other teachers that work in my classroom. Let's go ahead and get started. So our class starts in about 1492 until 1877. So this is the first half of U.S. history, from being colonies to becoming a nation divided, and ultimately fighting a civil war against each other. You'll pick up with the second half of U.S. history your junior year of high school. And so some brief introductions about myself. I'm married and I have two small boys, Benjamin and Corey. I love reading and studying history. I like to cook and bake and garden. Some of my favorite TV shows are on the screen, and I attended Prairie View A&M University, where I really enjoyed my history education. A little bit about our course. You can see the contact information at the top of our syllabus here. My email address is there, phone number. You can text at MJH315. 315 is my room number, so at MJH315 to 81010, and that'll sign you up for Remind for our class. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at MissKirkland_MJH. I want, again, to welcome you to our U.S. history class. We are always in the spirit of trying to do better. And so with that said, in the process of learning, you have to make mistakes, and we have to rise up from those mistakes and try again. With that being said, we do offer retakes. Beginning of the school year, you'll have the opportunity to retake quizzes, or if you're locked out of the quiz because your time is cut short, to go in and take that quiz when you need to. Testing policies are similar to previous years. Our grading policy is the same for this year. So for on-level U.S. history, it's 60% for your major grades and 40% for your daily grades. For advanced U.S. history, if you're in an advanced course, that's 70% of your grade coming from exams and projects and 30% from your daily grades. A little bit information about our Zoom classes. A and B days, these are by class period, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 2, 4, 6, are going to meet on Mondays and Tuesdays. Tomorrow on Thursday, August 13th, we'll have A classes, so our odd classes, 1, 3, 5, and 7. We'll meet up and have our first meeting on Zoom together. On Friday, we'll have our odd or even classes, 2, 4, 6, meet up on Zoom and have our first meeting together. Some tips before we do meet: practice. So try to go into Zoom, maybe try to video message a friend. If you're already comfortable with it, great. We can't wait to see you. Look for the invite in your email, either your Canvas email or your school email account, and also it'll be posted in Canvas. So some rules and expectations. We're not in the classroom right now, but as far as being in class together and having time together for class time, same rules apply. So you're expected to arrive on time. We hope that everyone can get to our Zoom meetings when they need to be, and I'll try to let you in if you come in late. We want everyone to be able to participate, and everyone should be prepared to learn and participate in those Zoom discussions and classes that we have. Some of our rules. I always ask students to follow directions immediately, not just for efficiency, but also for safety. To stay on task while you're in the middle of doing your work, not to let distractions get to you and take away from what you should be learning. And always keep hands, feet, and objects to yourself, because there's always a few in 8th grade that still have issues with this. Let's talk a little bit about this school year and what digital interactive notebooks will be and what they'll look like for you. This will replace any paper copies that we have in class. Instead, we're going to move to an online digital interactive notebook. This notebook is going to be made available to you through Canvas. After you're done with this welcome video, you'll go through a few more steps in Canvas and you'll get to your notebook. Whenever you make a copy of this, it'll send a copy straight to your Google Drive. Some tips in regards to our notebook here. We'll be using this all throughout a unit. Sometimes that's for a week and sometimes it's for 2 or 3 weeks. So it's important that you have a way to access this and keep up with it. Organize your digital notebooks into a U.S. history folder in your Google Drive for easy access. If you go into Google Drive, you can create a folder that says U.S. history, and so many of you have already done this. You'll just drop all of your notebooks and anything for our class in that folder, and it'll make it really easy for you to come back to later. Also, don't forget to put your name on the cover. So where it says name and then click to add text, you'll put your first and last name there. And also in the top left-hand corner where it has the file name or the title of your slides, you'll need to replace the section there with your own name. Notebooks must be submitted in Canvas, so there'll be a button for you to do that under assignments by the due date. And the due date on this first notebook is on the cover here, and also you'll have regular reminders. One thing to look for in interactive notebooks is in the speaker notes. If you turn on the speaker notes when you open these slides, you will see the day and the date that these assignments should be completed or being completed. Some of the things that you'll see inside your notebook are like drag and drop activities where you're taking stickers or buttons and dropping them to a different part of the page, note-taking activities. There's lots of stuff for us there to work with. All right, let's look at our important dates in our weekly calendar. Our weekly calendar is shown above, and you can see the alternating days here, the class periods and the times that you're expected to be there. I will set our Zoom meetings by those times, so it's really important that you be punctual. I recommend that you set some alarms on your cell phone or somewhere in your house to help you keep track of this, or even to create a Google Sheets and keep all of your Zoom invites in the same place so that you can access those at the times that you need to. Our Zoom class meetings, again, are on Mondays and Tuesdays, and you can see that on the schedule above. Your quizzes for U.S. history will always be on Wednesdays. This is something that we decided as a team to do. You will take a quiz on Wednesday, whether you have a lesson or not. That quiz will be taken on Wednesday. So with the intention that on Thursday, Friday, if you need to come into school to get help, you can do that. Retakes for quizzes will be on Fridays, and so if you don't do so well, you can come in, get some help, or contact us via online, and so you don't even need to come to school. We can work with you through Zoom or other ways to help you understand the information before you retake your quiz. So we have tutoring available on Wednesdays, and that can be a Zoom room where we have a study group going. We can do that through email or even through the messaging portion of Remind if you have the app. Some in-school tutoring is available on Fridays for 8th graders. 7th graders will be on Thursdays. You are required to come to school and stay at school all day, and you'll follow your regular class schedule. Those days will not be instructional. So whenever you come to school on Fridays, that's there simply to get help with work that's already been assigned or to work on assignments that you've been given through Canvas. All right, so that's the end of our welcome video. I can't wait to meet all of y'all and have a good conversation, get us started for the school year. And please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or have any issues in our new digital world. They are bound to happen. Remember that we will work hard and we will be kind to each other. And I wish you all the best luck this year.